Welcome to my channel. My long summer break is nearly over, so I wanted to celebrate the last few days of summer in the beautiful Peak District. Thank you for joining me. So we're going to start this class off just lying on our backs, finding a comfortable position for the arms and for the legs, allowing your body to soften and relax. Just observe the breath, how it very easily and naturally flows in and out. On each exhalation, trying just to let go of any tension that we might be holding. Then we're going to bring both knees in towards the chest, hug them in. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, squeeze the knees in towards the chest. So really use that to exhale all the stale air out. And then release, inhale. Allow new air, new energy to flow into the body. Let's do that again. Exhale, squeeze the knees in. Really exhale, exhale, exhale all the way out. Inhale. Release. We're going to hook the knees over the right arm and place the left hand behind the head. Inhale. And this time on the exhale, we're going to use the hand to bring the head up and use the arm to bring the knee in. I have a little wasp on my arm, the joy of the countryside. And back down. Maybe you can hear it buzzing as well. Inhale. And exhale, squeeze, 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 squeeze all the air out. So it should feel a really nice stretch for your spine. Let's change arms. Right hand behind your head. Hook your knees over your left arm. Inhale. As you exhale, use that arm to bring the knee in, knees in, and the head towards the knees. So you're really elongating the spine. Back down. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, exhale, exhale. And inhale. Both hands behind the head. Inhale. Exhale again. Bring the knees in. Lift the head up towards the knee. And from here, we're going to take a toe touch. So touching the toes down towards the floor and then changing. And each time you exhale, see if you can pull the stomach in a little bit more. You can go as fast or as slow as you like, just maintaining a sense of connection to the center. Just going to do a few more toe touches like that. And then bring the head down. Open up the feet so they're a little bit wider than the hips. Allow your head to relax and your elbows to open. We're going to take both knees over to the right as we inhale, stay for a moment. And on the exhale, using the oblique muscles to bring the legs back, lift the head and shoulders up. Exhale all the air out. To the other side, knees over to the left. Open the shoulders. Relax the head, stay for a moment. And draw the stomach in, everything comes back. Inhale, knees to the right, opening the elbows towards the floor. You should feel a nice stretch in your back here as well. Exhale, up. Inhale, open. Opening up the lower back. Exhale, coming back. One more time, knees over to the right. This time we're going to open the arms and take the leg across. So you might want to hold on somewhere on your thigh or somewhere on your calf, or you might even want to hold on to the foot if that feels good. Just going to take a moment there to really enjoy the twist through the body, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the muscles of the face. And then we'll take that to the other side. Take the knees over to the left. Right leg goes over. See where you might want to place your hand. Allow your right shoulder to relax and breathe. Coming back. Let's take the left knee to a 90 degree angle. Hands behind the head. Lift the head and shoulders. And this time we're going to point the elbow beyond the knee and take little pulses. So again, waking up the oblique muscles. Do another 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Pull the stomach in a little bit more. Change legs to the other side. Right leg up. Bringing the left elbow as if we want to go beyond the knee. Little pulses. Stomach in. Another 3, 2, 1. Hold. We're going to do that again. This time, reach the right arm as if someone's pulling us. We're going to pulse up and up and up and up. 3, 2, 1. Stay. Reach, 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 reach. And to the other side. Really beginning to awaken those muscles that we're going to work a little bit more later. 2, 1. Stay, stay, stay. Reach, reach, reach. Relax the head back down. Arms long by the side of the body. And let's take a little pelvic curl. So on the exhale, feel your pelvic floor muscles engaging, lifting, and just roll the hips, maybe an inch or so, just a little bit to start off with. Again, making sure the shoulders are nice and relaxed. And then coming back down to the neutral position. Just do one more preparation so we can really feel what's happening in the pelvic floor muscles. Feel the stomach drawing in and up. Relax back down. Then we're going to go all the way to a full pelvic curl. So start with that small movement. Feel your pelvic floor engage, your stomach drawing in and up, and then push down into the floor. Lift your hips up as high as feels good. Inhale. And on the exhale, slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra, massaging through one vertebra at a time, back to the neutral. We're going to do that again. Lifting up, push down with your feet, lift your hips up high. This time reach the arms up and stretch them back, and we're going to take little pulses up and up and up. Push the feet down into the ground. Lift the hips up as high as feels good. Stay. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. I'm going to bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, and bring the arms back down. Think of pressing your feet together, drawing the stomach in. Again, we'll start off with a small pelvic curl. Just lifting your hips a little bit off, drawing the stomach in and up. And relax it down. Maybe you can allow your knees to drop open a little bit more. One more time, that little movement. Rolling the pelvis up, lift the hips up a little bit. And back down. Can you let your knees open a little bit more? This time, keep lifting up. Go high as far as feels good for you. Lift the hips up and slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. Let's do that again. Press the feet together. Peel the hips, and then vertebra by vertebra. Lift the hips up high. Stay. Inhale, and on the next exhale, roll down. One more time. And keeping the hips up high for little pulses up and up. So squeezing your glutes up. Another 3, 2, 1. Stay. Press your arms down. Lift your hips up a little bit more. and slowly rolling down, vertebra by vertebra. Can you open your knees just a little bit more? And then similar, but this time the knees are going to be together. Walk the feet away so we're in this turned in position. And again, let's start with a small pelvic curl, pulling the stomach in. Squeeze your knees together. Relax down. Again, lift the hips up just a little. Stomach draws in and up as if it's going under the rib cage. And down. And let's go all the way. Push the feet down. Lift the hips up as high as you feel good going. Inhale. Exhale, slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra. One more time, just like that. Lift the hips up high. Squeeze the knees together so we're in an internal rotation, turned in position. And back down. And then last time we're going to stay up. And one more time, take the little pulses up and up and up and up. Squeeze up, stay. Slowly rolling down vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Each hand takes its knee and circles it outwards, making the circles as big as feels good. Let's go in the opposite direction. And then lift the head up. You can hold on behind your knees because we're just going to rock up a few times, massaging the spine, coming up to a sitting position. Soles of the feet together, knees apart, lengthen to lift the top of the head up, and then just relax over. And I'm going to slide my hands underneath so I can hold on to the feet. And we're going to stretch over for a moment, relaxing the head, relaxing the muscles of the face. Let's come up to a long spine, stretch the legs out, reach the arms up and over. I'm going to hold on to the little toe side so we can open this side, lengthen the spine, and then again just relax over. Trying to feel as if you're opening your feet. Rolling up, going to take half roll down. So reach the fingertips out, draw the stomach in. Think of flattening your lower back into the mat, drawing the stomach in. Reach the fingertips, and then reaching over. Keep the arms parallel to the legs as you stretch over. Think of the navel drawing back. Again, half roll back, reaching the fingertips and toes forward, drawing the navel back. Stretching over. And again, half roll back. Maybe we'll go down a little bit more, maybe another vertebra into the mat. Stretching it over. Let's do one more time. Stay. Inhale. As we exhale, we're going to go all the way back down. I'm going to scooch down so I'm not in the grass. Hands are behind the head. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, stomach in, head lifts up. And this time we're going to lengthen the legs out and find the angle that you can still keep the spine imprinted onto the mat. Inhale. Relax. So the lower your legs down, the more challenging it'll be for your stomach. Find the challenge that works for you today. Really important to keep the stomach lifting as you reach your toes out and back. Do just one more exactly like that. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Keep lengthening your legs away, drawing the stomach in and down. Last time we're going to stay there for the crisscross. Bend one knee, bring the opposite shoulder up towards the knee, and change, and change. And you can go as fast or as slow as you like. Breathing in and out. Just a few more like this. And relax. You're going to take side to side, open the arms. Legs at a 90-degree angle. Take your legs over to the right. Keep your left shoulder and arm pressing into the floor. And use the obliques to bring the legs back. Over to the left. Right shoulder keeps pressing down. And stomach brings the legs back. Again. To the right. Maybe you'll go a little bit further this time. Stomach draws the knees back. To the left. Reach the arms, open the chest. So you're going to keep going. If you want a little more challenge, stretch the toes up towards the sky and do it with long legs. If it's challenging enough, keep the legs bent. Again, it's about tapping into how your body feels today and finding the challenge that's right for you right now. I'm going to go one more time to the left. And next time we're going to go all the way to the floor so the knees can be a little bit bent or straight. Stay for a moment, feel the chest open, and then reach the top leg, the left leg, up towards the ceiling. And the bottom leg will follow, and we'll go all the way with the legs to the left, opening the chest here. Stay for a moment, and again, reach the top leg up. Some point the bottom leg joins in. We're just going to play with that a little bit from side to side. You can bend the legs or straighten them as much as you want. Trying to keep the shoulders nice and open. Get quite relaxed and playful. And then coming back to center. Bend both knees. If you can reach, you can hold on to your feet, but you might want to hold on any other place. This is like a little happy baby stretch, or maybe rock from side to side. You might just want to stay in the center and breathe for a moment. Now we're going to stretch the legs out, stretch the arms back. I'm going to go for the full roll up. Lift your head and shoulders up as you inhale. And then as you exhale, keep drawing the stomach in, stretching over. Inhale, on the exhale, rolling back vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, stretching the arms up and back. Really working through vertebra by vertebra as much as possible. Stretching forward, so we're getting a stretch in the whole back body. Rolling down with control, vertebra by vertebra, and then reaching the arms up and back, trying to keep the ribs soft. And keep going in your own rhythm, your own pace. I'm going to do one last time. Rolling up, stretching over, rolling down with control, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra. And this time when we get down, we're going to hug the right knee in towards the chest. Let's start with the foot, drawing some nice, big, generous circles with the foot. one direction, then change the direction, the circle, and stretching the hamstrings, reach the leg up. Use your arms to draw the leg in, making sure the shoulders are right, nice and relaxed. Bend the knee. If you can, hold on to the foot or any other part of the leg, and we're going to take half happy baby. So really trying to keep both hip bones pointing up towards the sky. Breathing. Thinking of the left side of the body, rooting it down into the earth. I'm going to change legs, take the leg across, so we stretch the lateral part of the leg. You might want to bend your knee. You might want to straighten it. Let's bring it back. Hold on behind the leg, and we're going to walk up, climbing the tree. Open the chest. Take the left hand across, take the leg across. You might hold onto the foot or anywhere else. And right hand behind, open the chest. Calming back. I'm going to climb down with control and then slowly reach the right leg all the way down. Take a moment to relax that right side. It might feel a little bit different from the left now. Let's do all that to the other side. So hug the left knee in. And let's start circling the foot and ankle. Big, slow, generous circles. One direction. And change the direction of the circle. Take your hands behind the legs, stretching up. Take a moment to stretch the back of the legs. Left leg, relax the shoulders down. Even though you might have wasps buzzing around your ears. And then bending the knee, holding on maybe to the foot or somewhere else. And trying to stabilize the hips so that both hip bones are pointing up towards the sky. And breathe. And let's take the leg across. You might want to bend the knee a little bit or straighten it. Coming back. Holding on behind the leg. Well, this is a persistent wasp. We're going to roll up. Stretching up. Open the chest. Stay for a moment. And then take the hand across. Take the leg across. You might bend the knee, you might straighten it. Put the hand behind you. Stretching up as you twist, rotating around. Coming back. Climbing back down the leg and then lengthening the leg all the way down. Relax the left leg for a moment. We're ready for leg circles on the right leg. So stretch your right leg up. Open your arms to a small V. Take the leg across. Inhale and then exhale, circling around. So make the leg circles as big as feels good for you. Feel how the stomach is an anchor. Really use your center to stabilize the body. Let's go in the opposite direction. Open the leg and then circle around. Nice big generous circles. And then before we do the other leg, hold on, lift your head up, lift the left leg, and we're going to change, scissoring the legs really nice and long. Change and change and change and change. Change Change. And then next time the left leg is up, we're going to put the right leg all the way down. Relax the head, open the arms, leg circles on the left leg. So take the leg across as you inhale and circle, exhale, cross. Really using your center to stabilize. Keep the upper body relaxed, the shoulders, the muscles of the face. And let's change the direction of the circle. Open, circling it around. Circle. Just a few more in this direction. And again, we're going to hold on to that leg. Lift the head up. Reach the right leg up. Start off with the same exercise, single straight leg stretch. But this time we're going to put the hands behind the head and add a twist. Bring the opposite shoulder the direction of the knee that's coming towards it. Keep lengthening the legs away. And just a few more like this. And when you feel it's enough, take a rest. Relax your arms and your legs. And we're going to come over to lying on our sides. So I'm lying on my right side. Stretch the legs out in line with the spine. Draw the stomach in. And we're going to start nice and simply just with the top leg. Lengthening. Lift the leg up and lengthening back. Nice opportunity to create more length through the leg. To create that sense of connection to the center. Think of lifting underneath the waist up. And creating as much length through the spine as possible. I'm going to do that a few more times. Stay there, hold. Really imagine someone's pulling your leg and someone else is pulling your arm and your body's getting super long. Leg down. And then in that same sense of elongation, we're going to lift the head up. So push the left hand into the mat and down. We're not thinking of coming up very high as much as we're thinking of creating a lot of length. So you might want to keep this bottom arm where it is, or for a little bit more challenge, bring it under, hug underneath, and then the left triceps will be working a little bit more. So you choose which variation is good for you. And do a couple more just like this. Push and back. Push and back. And then we're going to lift both the arms and the leg. Not the arms. We're going to push the arms down. We're going to lift the head and the legs. And up. So you might want to use that hand to push down. Or if you feel you don't need it, feel free to take it up to make it a little bit more challenging. You choose. Just stay there, really lengthen and down. Lengthen and down. One more just like this. And then for the next one, we're going to use that to come up. Oops, I'm going to be on the wet grass. I'm going to move into a teaser position from the side teaser. Reaching your fingertips, reaching your toes. Just stay for a moment. And from here, let's switch on to the other side. So starting off nice and simply just to get that sense of length. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging soon. So enjoy the simplicity. Enjoy the ability to connect the movement of the leg to the center. And creating more and more length through the body each time. Let's do two more just like that. And on the last one, just Stay, lengthen, lengthen. Imagine someone's pulling your toes, someone else pulling your fingers, and your body gets even longer. And then leg down. And that same sense of elongation for the upper part of the body. And pushing down with this right hand to help the length. And you might continue with your left arm long underneath your ear, or to make it a little bit more challenging for the right arm, hug it underneath, and then push with your right arm. And push, lengthen, twice more, push. And then bring that arm back if you'd like. We're going to lift everything, both legs, head, shoulders, and up. Lengthen and lift. You might need the support of the right hand. And if you feel you don't, you can always have that arm up towards the sky to make it a tiny bit more challenging. Lengthen, lift. And on the last one, we're going to come to a teaser position. You can have the knees bent, moving to scooch away from the wet grass, or you can stretch. Okay, now we've warmed up the sides. We're going to make it a little bit more challenging. Come up to your knees, stretch the left leg out, open the arms really long, and then place the hand down, push down, lift up, and with that same sense of elongation, lift and down, lift, down. Reaching the toes away from the top of the head. I'm thinking of lifting the underneath waist as much as possible. Let's do another 3, 2, 1. Stay there. Imagine someone's pulling the toes one direction, the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And then coming up. Going to stretch over, bend that knee, stretch all the way over. Then place your hands behind your head. Lengthen. We're going to take a side bend. So we're working this underneath waist, coming back, bending. Think of this elbow opening up towards the sky. Up and over. See how far you can challenge yourself to go. Bend the knee, stretch to the other. And you lengthen your spine. How far down can you go? Bend the knee. Let's do 2 more just like that. The last one, we're going to stay there. Open the arms. Going to take both arms down and then reach them towards your ears. Down, up. And keep lengthening both sides of your waist. Lengthen the leg. Another 3, 2. Last one. Stay, really lengthen the waist. Coming back. Stretch to the other side. Hold onto the arm. And see if you can stretch the leg as well. One more time. This hand presses down, this arm reaches up. Lift the leg, and then we're going to go in an arc. So tap the toes forwards, lift up and back. Make the arc as big as you can. Up and over. Keep pressing down, lifting the side waist. Let's do one more just like that. And on the last one, bend the knee, hold onto the ankle, open the chest, and breathe. And before we do all that to the other side, Let's come to an all fours position. Rounding the back like an angry cat, pulling the stomach in. Inhale. Gazing forward and slightly bend your elbows back as you shine your chest forwards. Round the back, pull the stomach in. Inhale, arch, bending the elbows. Just 2 more. Moving through the spine. Exhale, stomach in. Curl the tailbone down. Inhale. And from here, we're going to take the puppy pose. Keep your tail up high. Walk your hands forwards. Relax the head. And breathe. And then we're going to come up and we have all that onto the other side. So up on your knees, reaching your arms, reach the leg, press the left hand down, reach the right arm up towards the sky, and then lift that leg and tap it down. Lift and tap. Thinking of lifting the underside, left waist. Do 3 more. 2, 1, stay. Someone's pulling your toes, someone's pulling your fingers. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Coming back. Let's bend this knee, stretching it, opening. Coming back, clasp your hands behind the head. Lift, bring one elbow down towards the floor, the other points up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, take it to the other side. Up, lengthen. Hopefully you're feeling really long through the waist. Up, big arc with the top of your head up and over. One more just like that. And then last one, we're going to stay there, reaching the arms and then bringing them down and reaching them back, down, stretch. So the further you go over, the more challenging it's going to be. Find the challenge that works for you. Another 3. Reach. 2. Last one. Stay and lengthen. And then coming back. Stretching over. Maybe stretching this leg out. And then again, press that left hand down, reach the right fingertips, open the chest. Going to lift the leg, bring it forward, tap it down, and arcing it all the way back. So that same sensation of length, reaching the toes away from the top of the head, and the top of the head away from the toes. Open the chest, that sense of lifting through the side. And do one last time. And from here, bend the knee, hold on to the ankle, open the chest. Let's come onto the knees. This time we'll go onto the forearms. Press the forearms down, lift the stomach, stretch the legs back. I'm going to stay in this forearm plank. Rock forwards and backwards. Just stretching the toes. Stay for another moment. Press down with your forearms. Lift the stomach even more. And then bring your hips down so we're in a sphinx position. Really nice exercise to create length through the spine, opening the shoulders, And just breathe. I'm going to turn your head. I'm looking towards you, so I'm looking towards the right, left cheek on the mat. And relax the head back and down, still in that turned position. Stay for a moment. And down, and then we're going to add the opposite leg. We'll also lift over and down. Lift, stay, lengthen the fingertips and the toes. And down. We're going to do 2 more on this side. Lift and down. Stay for a moment. Then we're going to turn the head looking in the opposite direction. The arms looking over to the left. Again, the head lifts up, fingertips reach back. And stretch it out. And lift, lengthen. And down. Last one. Stay hover. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Ready for the double leg kick. So clasp your hands behind your back. Bring your hands up. Head comes to the center. Open the chest, open the shoulders. Turn the head the other way. Forward. Head and center. Lift. Turn the head. And the coordination. Go in your own pace. You can make it faster or slower if you. Just going to do one last time to either side. Stretch. Last one. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Reach your fingertips back. And let's push back to a rest position. Take your hips all the way back to your heels. Keep the arms long. Just relax your forehead down towards the mat and breathe for a moment. And I'm going to play with transferring the weight. So come forward. Bend the elbows. You might go all the way down or halfway down. You choose. Push down and push back. So it's like a very modified push-up. Coming forwards, bending the elbows back. See how far down you want to go. Push the floor away. Hips back towards your heels. And again, take it in your own rhythm. Feel free if you want to do 2 or 3 at a time. As many as you feel you want. Keep the stomach engaged and the spine long. Let's take one last time. So if you're feeling energetic, feel free to do more. And if you're feeling less energetic, you can join me in the child's pose and relax. Let's take a lunge forward. I'm using the right leg to come forwards. And take any variation of this that you like. I'm going to keep my hands down and really focus on sinking my hips towards the floor. And breathing slowly and deeply. Then into the half pigeon. So we're trying to have the shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. Most of us, it won't get there, but that's what we're aiming for. Lengthening the spine. Gazing up, and you can either stay there or walk yourself forwards like me. And I'm just, again, really seeing how much I can relax into this deep and not particularly comfortable stretching sensation. So sometimes stretching is about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. It's a good practice for lots of things in life. Another few seconds to see if we can relax even more into this stretch. And coming up, sweep the left leg around. Place a foot onto the floor. Hold on so you can really lengthen, and then we're going to take a twist. So use your arm in any way you want. You might hook it over, you might stretch it. And think of lengthening up and up and up as you twist around. Let's do all that on the other side. So, other leg forwards, left leg forwards, sinking the hips down. And breathe. And for me, it feels very different on this side. When you're ready to continue, we'll try and get this shin as parallel to the front edge of the mat as possible. Pressing down with the hands. If possible, flex this front foot. Open the chest and either stay here or just relax over. Again, this might feel very different on this side. See how soft and relaxed your breathing can be. And each exhalation is an invitation just to let your body let go a bit more. Slowly coming up, swing that leg around, put it on the floor. Stretching the spine up, then using this arm to help you twist, lengthen. I'm going to place both feet on the floor. Take the hands back, press down with the arms to open the chest. So you might want to look forwards, or if it feels okay for your neck, take the head back, lengthen, open the chest, and bring it down. We're just going to do that one more time. Push down to open the chest. If your heart is opening up towards the sky, feeling the strength of your arms and your legs to support you. Coming back, let's take one last stretch up and over, grabbing onto the little toe side so you can open, stretching over. Maybe it feels a little bit different from the first time we did it today. I'm going to finish as we started, lying down, finding the most comfortable place for your arms and for your legs. Allowing your shoulders to drop open. Maybe encouraging a little smile on your lips. And just tuning back into the breath. Seeing how much we can enjoy and appreciate the sensations of the breath coming in and out. Please take as long as you would like to stay and breathe. And I hope you enjoyed doing this class with me in this beautiful surroundings. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'd love to see you for some more videos.